Hey everyone, my name is Luck and welcome back to a My Hero Academia review. And today's episode, we're going to start off things with a bang. Seems like the next part of this has to do with rescue missions. The whole entire area where they were before has been torn apart and blown up, and now they have to rescue people, which includes the Help Us company. Yes, this is more world building on the My Hero world, the universe, to see that there's other jobs for people who are hero entailed without being an actual hero. Then we go to a little funny section here with Kaminari and Mineta basically just tormenting Deku because he basically had a moment with Kami and they really like her, I guess. Which is really funny. I mean, like, you can't blame them. Kami has a lot of assets, right? But then the Shitescu school, I think I'm saying that correctly, comes over and tells everyone that they want to create a good relationship between their school and the UA. But Todoroki's kind of like, well, if you guys want to build a good relationship, then what's with this guy's face, right? So basically, Todoroki goes and confronts him. He's like, what's the problem? Like, you guys want to build a good relationship, but your face at me, towards me, looks kind of hostile. And the guy basically says, oh, it's because, you know, you're just like him, you're just like Endeavor, you guys have the same eyes, right? So from that we can take forth that this guy obviously doesn't like Endeavor, he doesn't like what Endeavor stands for, and we can understand that Endeavor's kind of an intense guy, so therefore he's putting it on Todoroki as well, and Shoto, because he's obviously Endeavor's son. Moving on forward, this is where we get to the actual rescue part. Everybody from Class 1A goes out as a group going towards to rescue people, but Deku goes ahead. He sees someone who's playing as a kid in danger. He goes and he rushes in to try and save him. The kid is saying, "Where my grandpa's crushed under," and Deku's like, "Alright, so where is he?" Right? But then the guy just like, whoa, you can't do that. That's minus points. You didn't ask if I was okay. I'm bleeding from my head or anything. If I'm like that, you didn't check if my breathing's like irregular or anything like that. You just lost points for that, right? So then Midoriya is always like, what am I doing? I had training for this. I've been in real life situations. I can't be making mistakes like this, right? So then he basically fixes up, right? Says everything's okay. He's going in his hero mode, his hero face. He wants to make everybody smile, right? So this is his hero face. He's saying, alright, it's fine. Alright guys, I'm gonna take this kid over to the rescue area where we're gonna keep all the evacuated people. You guys help out find anybody else, right? But then we move on to a serious part, right? This is where Ochako basically confesses her love to Midoriya, to us, to the viewers, right? But she's saying that she has to put away those feelings in order to become a proper hero, right? Which makes sense, right? Midoriya is focused on becoming a proper hero. She admires Midoriya for doing that, and she wants to be a hero. So she just focus on herself being a hero. Then we cut over to a short little part in the stands, back to that guy who was fighting Bakugo, Kaminari, and Kirishima. He's over here, he's basically just evaluating everybody else, including members of the school, right? And he's basically ridiculing them, saying, oh hey, you guys lack experience and self-awareness, this is why you're failing. While the other guy to the left of him, he's just like, you do realize that like you're the only one who failed from your school, right? He's like, yes, I'm well aware, alright? He's like, alright, be careful, because I know you take up on things of ideology, right? Which I really like that he's saying this, because this really like focuses on the point of Stain, right? He's basically explaining that because of All Might's retirement and Stain's ideology on heroes, right? Most heroes in the world want to change their positions on how they see themselves as a hero, right? They want to try and make themselves better. But he's basically warning the kid, saying, hey, don't take it too far, right? Because then you could turn it into a negative, just like how Stain really did in overall, right? So then, basically we got over to another part where everybody's just working together. This is really where they say, okay, we need to focus on our individual abilities, right? So that way we could try and lessen the load here. So that way I do one part, you do another part, and that's it, so on and so forth. Then also we cut over to basically the rest of the 1A class students. They're saying, okay, we're gonna have to move to smaller groups, right? It's not like the other tests where if we stick together, then we'll be just fine. We have to basically move to locations as best fits for our quirks, right? So they divide themselves up so that way they could go to their specific locations that will help them out in order to save more people. But then we cut over to Bakugo, and he's doing things the Bakugo way, right? There's some people that are hurt, right? And they're saying, hey, please help us or anything. And he literally just tells them to shut up and save themselves, right? But the funny thing about this is that during this point in time, they're just like, wait a minute, we're only supposed to have minor injuries. Wait, did this kid just see that we had minor injuries and that we could help ourselves? So that way we could just go and do it, right? But they still dock points for him, which I really like, because the whole entire point of this is to make sure that basically the bystanders, all the victims, all these endangered people are protected, they feel safe, right? They feel secured and everything. And Bakugo, he will become a great hero, but he has to change his attitude towards the civilians because they didn't do anything wrong. They just want to feel secure and safe. Then, to the last part of the episode, we get to see one of the coolest looking heroes, in my opinion. Top 10, Gang Orca. Alright, Gang Orca is really, really cool looking. Alright, he's going to be playing as a villain during this test, right? And this is going to be really tough. Even Aizawa said this is really tough, even for pros to deal with a villain and secure civilians at the same time. So now, basically, what they're going to have to do is basically focus on stopping villains and saving the civilian at the same time. So I assume that others will basically say, hey, basically my quirk is more of a combat quirk. I could just be used over to help stop Gang Orca instead of just helping these civilians. I feel like you guys will be better at doing this, right? And in my own way of fighting Gang Orca, I'm protecting civilians as well. So that means I won't lose points or idle or anything like that, right? So that's my prediction for that. Overall, I think this is a great episode, right? I really like seeing Gang Orca. Again, one of my favorite freaking heroes just because of how cool he looks. I like orcas. Alright, Gang Orca, Orca Gang for life. But yeah, I think that will conclude this week's review. I'm gonna be trying doing these weekly, right? Emphasis on try. I do have work, so we don't know if it's gonna be weekly. I guarantee you it'll be weekly, just maybe not the same day as the episode drops. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do what you need to do. I'm gone.